Hello everyone and welcome back to World of Warship. Today we have a huge pleasure to watch this awesome captain. It's kind of a hard name to pronounce. I do kind of apologize. His name is Kuso Teitoku. Kuso Teitoku, that's captain name, kind of a hard. This is a tier 10 match and he's only tier 8. It is a mountain range domination mode. The reason, guys, I put in this replay is because on the 29th in this month, 29 June, the Harikaze, the new badass tier 8 premium ship from old school fleet, will arrive. It's basically Kagero class hull with, yes, you heard me right, with those guns. You have not 8 but you have 6 of them. What makes this Kagero kind of a hybrid? Has not 1 torpedo launchers, 2 torpedo launchers, 10 kilometers. I do believe it's around 62 knots or something, 62 or 60, something above 60 knots is fast. Torpedo, they do bunch of load damage, and what do you know, we have an alpha tester. What I'm trying to say is that, in my opinion, today's Kagero regular Japanese destroyer, it's the worst destroyer in this game. Now, when she will be released, I'm talking about the new Harikaze, with those guns, or with the Japanese or with US midways guns, but you only have 3, so you have to think about it. You have a lot of penetration, a lot of DPM. Okay, we just lost Minotaur. Okay, just like that. Holy cow, guys. This captain is going for C. There's Z-23 in Fletcher and Khabarovsk, but I don't believe that Khabarovsk will be, because let's face it, Khabarovsk would be spotted miles away. The problem with AKIZUKI, I still own AKIZUKI, and some people like Flamu and his Omni team, he's still using this AKIZUKI for very good AA defense and maybe gunfight other destroyer in clan wars battle. But I do believe, in personal opinion, that next patch, the new king of all tier 8 destroyer are Loyang, number 1, number 2, this is my personal opinion, it's the Kiev and Japanese premium ship Harikaze. Why Harikaze? Well, you can fit 3 different guns. The first guns, it's a Kagero gun, I don't urge you, but those 6 guns, okay, this AKIZUKI has 8, but it does not matter. What's strange about the Harikaze, why it suddenly shared the same second, I'm talking about second place by the best destroyer in the game with Kiev, is because she's hybrid. She has everything. She has firepower, she has stealth and goddamn good torpedoes. And to be honest with you, you don't want to gunfight, not even a Fletcher. You want to gunfight AKIZUKI because of the rate of fire and AP performance. We cannot receive a lot of damage, to be honest with you. But we receive more damage than we dealt. We dealt 3,100. We receive, oh my god, close to 10,000 damage. But the whole thing is maybe it's starting to change, because now we are sending waves after waves after waves. We have to kill this Fletcher, otherwise we are screwed. Yes, when we nail it. Maybe with some help, because Fletcher does have more than 13,500. Now, the truth is the trades are not that good. We are surviving, but it was just because of the health pool. Because we have 20,400, but I do believe if Fletcher has this perk with gives you 350 HP pool, I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking. It could be that even Fletcher had around 20,000 HP. Now Fletcher is tier 9, so I'm just comparing all tier 8 destroyer and not. But Zerra, how about Benson? Everybody's using Benson. Well, the day the Benson was the best tier 8 destroyer. It's long gone. The number one that I do recommend, and this is kind of a weird, Wargame decide to buff the hell of the Loyang with ridiculous hydro, with ridiculous good torpedoes, with ridiculous everything, which basically means that, in my opinion, Loyang will take the number one place about the best tier 8 destroyer in this game. And the second one, it's no doubt personal, I believe, strong. You don't want a gunfight from long range, and that it's Kiev, together with the Harikaze, the tier 8 Japanese new oncoming destroyer, will come on the 29th on Asia server to premium shop. Now there are 3 different guns you can use with that one, but I personally do believe that 3 guns are good, but 6 guns are better. So if you have high skilled captain, because it's a premium ship, I do urge you, depend on your playstyle of course, to have those Akizuki's guns, 6 guns, and you still gonna benefit some AA defense. So this Harikaze will be the mother of all hybrid. What are you talking about, Zerra? Not 1 torpedo launcher, you're gonna have 2 torpedo launchers, like Akizuki only have 1, and this is very slow speed. This is what is killing this ship. 2 bad turning radius, too slow, even though this captain has speed flags. And seriously, if a destroyer lacks of torpedo firepower, that destroyer does not fulfill the role. What is the goddamn role? Put the smoke for your ally and send the bloody torps, and of course kill other destroyers. But of course you cannot have everything. But to be honest with you, Harikaze, it's this perfect hybrid combination with the best stealth in this game. Oh, Khabarovsk, oh, for the love of God, we're engaging Khabarovsk, but everything bounces. It's 50mm shells. If you don't use the HE, man, that's 50mm penetration for you. But now, if this captain were to be this Harikaze with the US guns, he will penetrate the Khabarovsk, because the midway's secondary, those 127mm, they have a new type of ammo. Even you only have 3 guns and 3 different turrets, and it kind of lacks firepower, but the penetrations value, it's close to a German destroyer's 150mm guns. Now it's still work in progress, but I still believe that 6 guns with AFG, you know, this HE buff, it's still probably a better choice if you want to put enemy on fire and so on. What makes Harikaze kind of special is just that from the worst destroyer in this game to become the second best, I'm not talking about the Kagero, it's a Kagero class, but I'm talking about the new premium Harikaze. It's kind of awkward that I saying like this, but personally I do believe that she has everything. She has torpedo firepower, she has guns, 6 guns, and she has some AA. You can, you know, definitely defend yourself. I'm not saying that you're gonna take down a lot of Lexington's dive bombers. No, that thing, it's broken because it's 1000 bombs, but you may take some planes down if you have advanced fire training. But the problem is that with advanced fire training you have a little bit too much range, because once again the reason I put in this YouTube video, it's because you see the firepower of Akizuki and torpedo power, and he will either bow on and cause flooding, 14,000 damage exactly, that damage, and cause flooding. But the downside with Akizuki is only one stupid torpedo launcher. I know you can press 3 key and then you have additional one, but in the same ways with Akizuki, if you with the Harikaze, if you have the same build, if you don't want to have smoke, you can still have this module, 3 modules, so instead of smoke. So with Harikaze you still have this option to put yes, 16 torpedoes in the water, I do believe, at the same time, which makes, but you kind of can actually play this gameplay with Harikaze. Why? You have the best stealth in the goddamn game, and then, which basically means that you're gonna spot everyone, and if you see a destroyer who's too close to you, just get the hell out of there, send the torps, and you know. But the same thing goes if someone would like to gunfight you. You definitely have the firepower, not versus a Khabarovsk or Udaloy, but versus everything else, because let's face it, you're only a tier 8. You may face true some tier 10 destroyers and so on, but you also can face a lower tier, so it's not a regular low reload time. It's actually Akizuki's guns, if you have chosen, or Midway's secondary 127mm with a new type of ammo. And what do you know? Oh man, 2 torpedo hit on this Des Moines, is almost dead. Yeah, she's dead. She's so dead. What? Man, we killed the Khabarovs in the smoke. The most hilarious thing I ever see, but also the dumbest. How dumb can you be in stay in the smoke if you have a Khabarovsk, the fastest ship in this game? And Baltimore, it's staying still. Everybody is staying in the smoke. What kind of ridiculous, stupid idea to stay in the smoke? This Moise got sailing straight away like a battleship captain. And just like that, 1 destroyer, 2 cruiser just vanish in a period of, what, 20 seconds? Not even that. So man, I do believe that those 3 captains, they play very, very poor. Very poor. As a Khabarovsk, I don't understand why you need to stay in the smoke. Sure you can, but you're doing the wrong. That's my personal opinion. Well, everybody has their own playstyle, but you see what happened? He got hard punished if because let's face it, 1 torpedo launcher, if will hit, it's just a goddamn miracle. I mean, 1 torpedo launcher is 1 torpedo launcher. That's the thing. Personally, I do believe this Akizuki is not such a great destroyer because she does not have the torpedo power. 1 torpedo launch, yeah, I know you can press the 2 key, but then have to wait a lot of minutes to unlock the next one. So yeah, I do believe that most of the damage, and especially in today's meta, you're not gonna invisible fire like you supposed to do you know, a couple patches ago when this invisible fire for close to 4 kilometers. And she's kind of too slow, and she's the rudder and the turning radius is kind of a crappy. It's a special playstyle, and I don't blame you. If you like that playstyle, yeah, it's fine, but you can definitely not carry the game. And once again, if this captain, now there's no aircraft carrier, but if this captain was playing versus aircraft carrier, the would be more likely that you'll be spotted. And once you're spotted, how the hell do you dodge shells from battleships or cruisers? You're too slow to dodge anything. The only thing you can disengage, but if that aircraft carrier wants to be spotted all the time, well, you have a very sweet back end to the port, you know, so how fun is that? Okay. Those torpedoes will never hit a thing. But I do believe, and this is a close call, the enemy have 2 capping points, A and B, and there's a huge chance that this captain will go and try to cap A maybe and secure the win. We have Henry, Iowa, and Kurfürst, and yeah, this is a very close call, to be honest with you. This game could go either way. Please let me know what you think about the guns. Once you have a high skilled captain, I do believe that you kind of need more or less to have 18 points captain to do very well in Akizuki, and same things goes if you choose those guns in Harikaze. But once you have it, it's pretty fun ship to play. Now I'll also talk about what captains build I recommend for the new Harikaze. I mean, please forgive me if I'm saying that what is the most important for a destroyer? To be a sneaky, has the best health, and Kagero has the best health, but also one of the worst guns. Yeah, what do you want to shoot? Fletcher, we're gonna eat you alive. Or Kiev, no way. But imagine if Kagero can have those guns. Well, that's a different story. I know you're never gonna have 8 guns, but you're definitely gonna have 6, and 6 guns are more than enough. With this stupid rate of fire, it's like machine guns. And yeah, it's kind of an interesting ship. I do believe, and this is my personal opinion, that when the Harikaze will hit the live server, this AKIZUKI has done. I mean, there's only a ship to take a look at the port. That's my personal opinion. And just like that, we are alone, guys, versus four ships. Yeah. But now I'll tell you guys about a power of destroyer. Yes, we are alone versus Montana, Kurfürst, Yamato, and Hindenburg. But the problem is that, and this is the thing why I like about destroyer. I know my concealment, I don't use the guns, and this is also if this ship had 2 launchers. What would that be? If this ship has right now Harikaze instead of this destroyer, I will kill both of those battleships, Kurfürst and Montana, because they are sailing straight. They don't know where I am, and the thing is that all I need to do is cap B, secure the B, and stop the clock. And those slow battleship, they know that we are here at B, and they have to push because they will not gain nothing. I'm talking about they will get 0 points, and there's only 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. You see, it's a cooldown for 3 minutes. And wow, holy cow, guys! 3 minutes and 40 seconds for the next torpedo. So you kind of have to hit them hard, because this also I kind of forgot what's so special about Montana and okay, we capped, and this is the destroyer for you. I cap your big slow battleship, maybe not that slow, because let's face it, okay, 1 torpedo that caused flooding. Montana. Now, it's a tricky situation, but you don't want to allow the Kurfürst to cap or Montana. They don't gain any points yet, because it's 1 minute and we're still behind. So you see how close it is? 850 versus 912. And Montana is charging in. He knows where we are. All we need to do, I know, open fire and reset just couple seconds before they will reach, because they're still not gaining the points. And exactly what this captain is doing. He's trying to reset. And that is 1 reset for you. And it's 47 seconds, and it takes a couple more seconds. You see how close it is? 895 versus 912. All these captains need to do is to reset them once again, and they secure the solo warrior. Now they are starting to cap, but I do believe it's too late, because it's only 23 seconds left, and I do believe because this captain had a MC, those Montana can think, yeah, we're gonna win next time, but not today. Not today, sunshine. Best AKIZUKI I ever seen. Yeah, he was resetting them just a couple seconds before, and now he can open fire. There's 3 seconds left. Yeah, it's too late to kill this AKIZUKI. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Have a good one. Bye.